Why I'm going all in on my indie game studio all boils down to this letter or poem that I saw when I was at this store months ago, man. So I'm in this brick and mortar spot and I see this thing right here. It says, "Man in the Glass." So I'm gonna read it to y'all real quick. Man in the glass. When you get what you want in your struggle for wealth, and the world makes you king for a day, just go to the mirror and look at yourself and see what that man has to say. For it isn't your father or your mother or your wife upon whose judgment you pass. The fellow whose verdict counts most in your life is the one staring back from the glass. Some people may think you're a straight shooting chum and call you a wonderful guy, but the man in the glass says you're only a bum if you can't look him straight in the eye. Whew. He's the fellow to please, never mind all the rest, for he's with you clear to the end, and you've passed your most dangerous, difficult test. If the man in the glass is your friend, you may fool the whole world down the pathway of years and get pats on your back as you pass, but your final reward will be heartaches and tears if you've cheated the man in the glass. Anonymous. Y'all, I swear, when I saw this, it was like everything froze around me. It was like, you know those scenes in the movies where you see the characters standing there, everybody freeze, and they're standing there and they like, you know, speaking to themselves in their mind or something. It was like that. And I was just like, I know what I gotta do. This is it. I know what I have to do. An indie game studio has a lot of components. You know what I mean? There's the business aspect. There is the marketing, communications aspect. There's the actual game development, managing that, the arts and everything that comes under that. There's 100 categories under game development, but you can come down, you know, to programming, art, sound, audio. Anyway, so there's a lot of moving pieces, man. I don't have any more time to waste on anything else. There's too much to be done. I think of it like a fish, right? A fish doesn't try to grow wings and flap out of the water and live, you know, in the air, right? A fish swims in the water and does things that fishes do. If you try to put the fish inside a fish tank with a fish tank full of glitter, it's gonna die because it's not living in its purpose. So I see myself the same way, because I was designed the way I was designed, with the traits that I have, the characteristics that I have, and I can completely veer off and go do something else that has nothing to do with that and cheat myself. At the end of the day, I know if I was to pass and I did that my whole life, I know I would have regret and guilt and shame that I didn't do what the fish does, which is be in my purpose and my path. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. I'll catch y'all later, man. All right.